We're going to be talking about Tesla and specifically Tesla robots. Does this new ambitious project by Tesla have the potential to fundamentally change the world? Let's waste no time. Let's get right into the content today. Before we do, if you like content like this, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe for more content like this and hit that thumbs up button for me. So Tesla has announced an ambitious, a revolutionary new project dubbed the Tesla Bot. Now this is going to be a human-shaped robot, and it's going to be a general purpose machine that's supposed to be able to do many tasks. Now Elon Musk, he called the humanoid Optimus, and when I heard that, I thought that is the most robot name that you could possibly think of. Optimus, that literally sounds like the name of a robot. Tesla has claimed that Optimus will eventually be able to do all the tasks, all the things that humans do not want to do, said that it will bring in the age of abundance. So we talk about actual just tasks around the actual house, cleaning, chores that you don't want to do, jobs that people don't want to do, things that might be actually dangerous but might need to get done. Optimus will eventually be able to do all of those things. Now, for some people, when they hear about robots, they get fears of the Terminator. Will this wipe us out? Is this going to be a bad thing? So Tesla also addressed that as well, said a couple things that humans will be able to run away from it, so it won't be faster than us. We'll also be able to overpower it, and obviously certain type of machinery stronger than humans. Tesla's saying the way that they're designing this, that humans will be able to run away and overpower it. So for those that have an actual Terminator type of fear going on, it's gonna be okay. Tesla has that part figured out as well. It's gonna be about 5 feet 8 inches tall, and also it's gonna run off the same chips and same sensors that the actual cars run off as well. So you know, when you have the actual car, the car is driving itself, the actual sensors that kind of see things, stop, do everything for you. This actual robot, it's going to run off of that same system. So it's going to be a revolutionary thing. Going to release it in phases. Obviously, first thing that comes out isn't going to be the one that could garden and do everything that you want for you, but ultimately want to bring in an age of abundance, a robot, a humanoid that can do every task that a human does not want to do. Elon also made a very interesting comment, said that over time, this has the potential to be more significant than the actual car industry for the company. Now, we all know the Tesla cars, that is the bread and butter of the actual company. Now, they got the battery, solar roof, solar panel. They do other things as well, but saying that the actual robots eventually one day could surpass the car. Now, time will tell if any of that will actually happen, if that will be, but very ambitious, very revolutionary project that Tesla is working on. So now that we know a little bit about the actual Tesla bot, what it's about, what is the goal of the project, let's talk about if this can actually happen and if this can fundamentally change the world as we know it. Now, artificial intelligence has come a long way. I've said it previously on this channel. You want to look at an actual growth industry, a place that's going to boom and go all. Artificial intelligence is one of those things. Where it is right now, it's projected to be worth so much more because so many people are investing into it. But even research, even people that are big in this actual space, they are making comments that it is not quite far along as the ambitious projects that Tesla has with these actual robots. It's not quite there yet. Now, it's one thing to produce an actual robot that can maybe do one or two things, that can move a little, you know, pick up something like that. That's one thing. But to have one that can do numerous tasks and do all type of tasks that we as humans don't want to do, that's a little bit harder to actually make and to produce. Not saying that it's impossible, but the actual timelines and the time frames that are being brought up, the actual researchers, the industry leaders in AI, they're saying that the technology is not quite that far there yet. Skeptics are also saying that Tesla has missed deadlines in the past. They've brought out ambitious things and then missed on the actual deadlines. Think about the actual Cybertruck as well. What I gotta say to that, in my opinion, let the deadline be missed. Let it not. When I heard it, when I seen the robots, seen it, oh, by next year, I already knew it's not gonna happen by next. I knew it right away. But let the actual deadline be missed. It's better to get it right than to do it quickly. Same thing with the actual Cybertruck. Missed it. It's not gonna be. Let it come out next year. Let it come out in 2 years. But whenever it does come out, let it be all the way right. Let it have all the bells and whistles. Let it be exactly what it needs to be. Same things with the robots. When they first come out, they're not going to be able to do every single job that we don't want to do, but they'll be able to do something. They'll be able to be improved upon. And if next year they're not quite there where they could do even those couple of tasks, then wait, continue to improve. Do it in 2 years, maybe take 3, however long it takes. I do think that this actual project can fundamentally change the world. Now, if these robots can do all type of tasks that we don't want to do, so cleaning, jobs that are just dirty, jobs that are actually dangerous, and that might pay a lot, but you got a hard time finding people to do it. Think about the actual labor shortage right now as well. Certain jobs that they just cannot find workers because there's not workers that want to do them. We also have an aging population. There's not as many young people to do jobs that typically younger people would do. Can this be a solution to all of that? Could this improve our lives? If I can come home and my house is always clean, we don't have to necessarily do robots taking care of everything, certain things, certain tasks around the house. If you have a business you're operating, you could have one big upfront cost. You get the robot and not have to spend continually on labor. This can fundamentally change the world. With all of that, there are some questions that need to be answered as well. So how will this actually affect employment for people? So more importantly than having robots that could do these jobs, we need to make sure that society, that people are taken care of. So how is this going to affect people? The actual jobs that they do, how will this affect GDP? How will this affect the actual economy as well? So, Elon made the comment, this will blow it up, unemployment, economics, this will take it to a whole completely different thing. How will it actually affect GDP? How is it going to affect people? How is it going to affect the economy overall, full scale? Is it going to be good or bad? Now, obviously, there's going to be some features about it that's going to be good, some that are going to be bad, but overall, is this going to be a good or a bad thing? Is it dangerous? Is it right for society? So all those type of questions, those are the things that need to be answered before this is actually executed. In all honesty, it's going to take time by some very smart people. Just leave it in their hands, but this is some of the things that I actually think about. I do think that it can change the world. It can improve if they're doing tasks, saving us time on things that we don't want to do, but you want to do it right. You want to make sure that people are taken care of first.